Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick review of another book I picked up very recently. I haven't even gone through it completely myself. It's by Tank Power, or at least that's the name of the series. Picked it up off eBay for about $20. It's a good book, a very good book. There's not a lot on Nashorns, especially books just dedicated to them. I really like it. To give you an idea of what's in here, that's just on the front cover. That's right. Different paint schemes. The units are identified, along with just Eastern Front or whatever. There are a ton of pictures in here. This thing, or this book, I think is originally published in Poland. And what they do is Polish on one side and English on the other. So you have to sort of reorient yourself every time you change the page. And the one annoying thing I found with this, every single picture is captioned with the full title. 88 centimeter pack, 43/1 L71 ALF, and don't ask me for the rest. But it's there on every single picture. It's really redundant and a little bit annoying. Because in actual fact, all it says is Panzerjäger, Ablet crossing the river, Eastern Front, summer 1944. I don't know why they felt the need to identify it, the Nashorn, as a Nashorn in every single picture. There's some great information in this. It gives you a little bit of the background. It gives you the wheel styles. In this paragraph or this page, they're talking about the different wheels that were used based on the version. And some almost factory new pictures. Sorry about the glare. And there's line drawings. Again, there's a chart of, let's see if I can get this in here, early production versus production, and it gives you the breakdown of the type of clamp, engine crankcase, shaft cover, mud guards, whether they had them or not, all sorts of information. Look at the one I really like. Line drawings of different versions. Again, lots and lots of pictures. More drawings. One showing some grills that were installed over the engine vents on the side. Turn this a little bit more this way. And what I found really interesting is this one with the tracks stowed on the side of the lower hull, I guess to add a little bit more armor. I don't know if anybody makes a model of that, but very different. I've not seen that anywhere else. Some drawings of how the driver's hatch works. Again, some of these pictures I have seen before, some I haven't. They even give you different muffler styles, or the tailpipe I should say, the extension. I haven't read into this. This might be unit modifications. Given that where the muffler and the exhaust are right where the crew normally climb in and out, you would think they'd have modified that a bit. And somebody, I believe it was Alexander, was asking about ammo. Or was saying you can store ammo inside. And here's a picture of it. I'm not sure where the crew's going to stand with all that. Another book I've read said they really liked the wooden boxes for the ammo because it burned during the winter. And on the Eastern Front, they'd burn everything they could to stay warm. And it gives you a breakdown of all the different units, how many they were allocated at different times, and then they go through different units, what they had, their major actions, a breakdown of an average unit, and then I'll skip ahead. That's covered the major high points. There's this picture, an ass horn covered in guys with British uniforms and Canada painted on the side, which you might wonder about. And then you go back and you read here, On January 4th, 1945, to the north of Ravenna, it's the battle in Italy, soldiers of the Canadian Seaforth Highlanders Regiment captured a Nashorn self-propelled gun. The Canadian Nashorn bombarded German positions near Franzia on February 24th, 1945. And they talk about another one being seized, or another couple. But, I don't know about Cullen. This means I'm building another Nashorn with some Canadians on it, and the hand-painted cannon on it. The other thing I found interesting in here, where is it? They're talking about the 88th Battalion. And according to several reports, Nashorns were fitted with infrared night vision devices, which had been installed earlier in Katowice. That I find interesting because I just read a book by one of the commanders in the 88th Battalion, and he didn't mention night vision equipment. And I'd actually love to see a picture of that and figure out how they mounted it, because it's a pain in the butt to get it onto something like a Jag Panther. So it'd be interesting to see how they actually did it. It would look really nice. Again, tons and tons of pictures. A lot of destroyed ones. That one I've seen on the internet. And I can't find the reference in this book now, but they said that occasionally the Austin track, the wider eastern tracks, were used on these. I do know they were used on Hummels. The one in the Russian Tank Museum, and then the one the Americans have. Those are the only two survivors. And general statistics, and then even more color slides, or whatever you want to call them, drawings of paint schemes. There's the Seaforth Highlanders version, which I will eventually build. Now, let me go back to this for a second. This actually reminds me of, I think it's a South African pattern, or one that was designed like that back in the 80s, for clothing of all things. Back to this. Some great camel patterns here. I really like that one. Yep, pages and pages. Who'd have thunk there were so many versions for something that was only about 400 made of? And these are all in the back. I got this off eBay from Poland. And based on this, I am going to be making the Tank Power series one of my first buys on any other tanks I want, or any other armored fighting vehicles I want information on. I've seen some on eBay going for up to $100, and I don't know why. Like I said, I think I paid about $20 for this one and about $15 for shipping. And I think it's a bargain at that price, especially considering it's over a vehicle that there was not a lot of books written on. Anyway, enjoy. Have a good day.